The nice thing about cooking is it's an art that you can keep learning from. So it doesn't, you never stop, and I enjoy that part. I enjoy that challenge of it. It's you're never good enough, and so if you approach it the right way, that's what I like. My name's Carada Bain. I'm the owner of Real Taste 570. We have 3 food trucks, and we are located in Jersey Shore, PA. It's about 13 miles outside of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Actually, we have 2 restaurants. We have a restaurant called the Bridge Tavern in South Williamsport, and then we have the other brick and mortar location in Jersey Shore, which is the taco shop, the headquarters for 570 Real Taste. Today we're in front of Like Engines. It's one of our clients' regular stops that we do. It's a factory that we're going to be serving them lunch today. I actually went to cooking school in Pittsburgh. I went to the Cordon Bleu in Pittsburgh back in 2001. Trained under Greg Allison, and who's a James Beard chef, and then went on and trained under Yves Carreau, who owned Big Y in Pittsburgh, and was part of the cultural change on Penn Avenue. And then I came out here in about 2010. I'm from El Paso originally, so we focus on things, particularly the tacos. We focused everything around the tacos when it comes down to the trucks. Our signature tacos are real like a street taco. So the street taco gets the onions, the scallions, the cilantro, and it gets some salsa verde on it, and that's standard versus like a California street taco. So I mean, it's if you're a taco truck follower, that's how they kind of signify it. The steak avocado is similar to a carne asada. The mojo criollo, mojo is based off of, it's used, it's a marinade that you use to marinate items. It's a pretty standard taco menu, I would say. But if you're not from the South, it can be confusing. Like chorizo, it's a it's a ground meat, typically ground beef or pork, sometimes mixed with some chilies and stuff. When you go eat a taco and you say, okay, I would like a regular taco, and what does that necessarily mean? So in Mexico, tacos are developed based off of the technique in cooking. Okay, so carne asada, which people normally associate just as a steak taco, it actually just means taco from the grill, steak from the grill. That's what it would mean. The carnita, which is typically a pulled pork, that type of style of taco is caramelized pork on the outside, then on the other side, so it's tender on the inside. It's a pulled pork method, and then finished off like that. It depends on the profile of the dish. So like our American taco, we put we call it an American style taco. On that particular one, we make sure that it has cheese. It has taco sauce. We make our homemade taco sauce, kind of like what you would call an Ortega. We make our own crema, which, it's a sour cream, so we put that on top of it as well. Fresh lettuce, and then we do a pico gat, which is a simple tomato salsa. So, I mean, that helps it profile to what someone would say, hey, that's how I share those flavors into those items for that particular dish, If they wanted to go somewhere, they wanted to have something a little bit more fatty, say with avocado on it, a nice healthy fat, they would go with the steak avocado in it. So it just depends on their profile, I think. We make our own tortillas. So we have a nice tortilla machine at my restaurant in Jersey Shore, and about once or twice a week, the tortilla crew comes in and we bang out 1,000, 2,000, sometimes 3,000 tortillas to promote through the trucks. When you order a taco, you're going to reference this on what you want to have, because it's just one of those things. So how we do that is obviously we make the food to order. All our food is brought in fresh. So when it's brought into HQ, we process it fresh. It gets loaded on the trucks fresh. You'll notice on the truck we don't carry a freezer. A lot of food trucks do. We don't, because we use our commissary kitchen to do it. So by doing that, we're able to accommodate the specific needs of an individual. So that's what separates us apart, I feel, from other trucks. We try to bring that restaurant mentality into a food truck. This particular truck is a 30-foot food truck, so it's a larger truck. You're capable of putting about 6 to 7 people in it, and you're also about putting. You could probably feed about 500-600 people within a 3-hour time period. So she's a very large truck. The thing about a food trucker is they are the server, they are the register person, they are the cook, they are the dishwasher. All those positions are combined into somebody just trying to make it for themselves. Typically, my main assistant, Coral, she manages the food trucks, and then we have a food truck workers, or the different positions that we would have would be food truck chef, and then it would be a window servant attendant position. Then that position is also kind of like a cook position. They're processing transactions, they're doing some plate up, but they're also connecting to the customer. The food truck chef would be the one who's in charge of, do we have water? Do we have propane? Do we have gas? Is the truck stocked? Is it clean? I see Real Taste being focused on really providing more of a private type of service. We've already kind of shifted that. We concentrated a lot on breweries and wineries, and we still do, but we want to go towards, as far as the trucks are concerned, we want to move it towards doing large events. We want to go into the larger cities and serve food. We want to get our name out there. We're already going from State College to Williamsport, but what's the difference between going to State College down to Pittsburgh? So, which is where I originally started cooking at. So, our plan is to expand a little bit more, but focus on larger scale events and private parties with Real Taste. With the brick and mortar, you have to be open 7 days a week, and that puts a lot on your family, and it puts a lot on expectations and standards. What I really enjoy about a food truck is you can have a food truck business. You can open it 3 days a week, you can open it 1 day a week, you can open it twice a year, and it's still your business. You don't have to extend to you can extend when you need it. So they're not just mobile in the essence that they have tires, but they're really flexible as a starting business for someone who wants to start their business. And I really enjoy that about the trucks. We don't have to run them all the time. We do, because people ask for them, but we don't have to do that. And we can go, the travel's nice, going out in the middle of Pennsylvania in the middle of the summer, so it's a nice view.